He's a bit aggressive towards other horses, almost a bit of a loner. We were very lucky to find him, and he might have been lucky to find us a little bit because of his nature. He's just aggressive, and that's the way he races too. Not seriously, but he's sort of injured a few people. He can sort of bite or lay on you. You know, I think he probably enjoys it, you know, to tell you the truth.
He has a love-hate relationship. He'll either love you or he hates you. If he hates you, stay out of his way.
Oh, yeah.
Once he sort of started conserving his energy and channeled a bit of his anger into his racing, he became quite dominant in some of his wins. You see him, he sort of wins them quite arrogantly. He really became the complete racehorse. The first thing you think about is, gee, how am I going to keep this horse in one piece, being as big as he is? I suppose like buying a cheap car or something like that, your first thing you do is sort of try and find a flaw with it, but in his case, we couldn't find anything wrong with him, so I think it was just a matter of good judgment and good timing. You're always very relaxed with him going into a race. You can completely trust him. It's a very surreal sort of feeling. The expectations aren't a hell of a lot more than what they were last year. It's probably just getting a little bit further into the spring. In a way, I'd say less pressure. He's sort of proven at that top level. Yeah, the only time he's disappointed at all would be probably more, yeah, when we've run him in the wrong race or we've done the wrong thing. He's probably never had a full conventional Melbourne spring. Running a couple of Melbourne 1400s that he was successful in last year. And look, he does hold an entry for the Cox Plate. We think that might be a bit of a stretch distance-wise. We'll just put an iron in the fire there and see how we're going when we get a little bit deeper and get to the mile.
He's a star in his own right, and he lets us all know that too. Definitely king of the stables.
If he comes through the spring well, that could impact on where we finish with the All-Star Mile in mind. Obviously, he ran very well in it last year. I think if we really put a proper course to it, he could run exceptionally well in it. So that will certainly be in the back of our minds as we get deeper into the spring.
Behemoth is perfection in my eyes. It's hard not to have him as a favourite.
I'm certainly mindful of he's the best horse I've had, and yeah, I'm very protective of him. And if he ever gives me a sign that he sort of doesn't want to do it or be there, we'll be finding a nice home for him. He certainly put us on the spotlight down here. Yeah, we're a little coastal town. It's not a training centre by any means. You're very proud to have a horse that can represent our town and the state. For me, he's a once-in-a-lifetime horse.